Captain Kirk went into space the other day. Went up with a female astronaut. But apparently, when they landed, right, she was very brown and smelly. They said, why is that astronaut brown and smelly?
The other guy said William Shatner.
You believe in time to sing it down, down.
So I think insults and misogyny is, of course, absolutely wrong, whether it's a man against a woman or a woman against a man.
Yeah, or a woman against a man. There we go. Yeah, welcome to Talking to Ourselves. That was Dominic Rabb, and next to me we have...
I'm a big fan of the Pokemon, Mr. Singh.
Where does the rhyme there? Where's... big fan of the Pokemon. What is that? Is that not chocolate though? Is it?
Pokemon cards, 25th anniversary celebrations.
Jesus Christ! People have all through my life, people have said to me, "You need to get a life, or you need to get out more." At last, I can return that compliment.
I've bought some stuff for Christmas. Because everyone's saying Christmas,
well, yeah.
Christmas, yeah. So I bought a few
early.
things. Yeah, I bought a few things, but these at the moment are hard to get hold of. So I'm quite fortunate. I got a couple.
I think it's like, I reckon they're saying, buy these things because they know that it's like petrol. People will be buying like their kids six Pokemon card sets rather than one. I reckon it's just a marketing ploy saying there's nothing in the shops for Christmas.
Could be, but at the same time they've got.
But it's working. I've brought 3 presents already, and normally I buy Christmas Eve.
I'll be honest. I'm generally every year I buy in September, October anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not good for the sprouts, mind you. But
no.
Yeah.
But what is good for the sprouts? That's a song we should listen to, isn't it? It's been a good year for the sprouts.
It's been a great year for the Conservatives, ain't it?
Yeah, misogyny. Well, I mean, the thing is, right? That man, he is a gift to the satirists, but then he is himself the biggest satirist.
I want to give him a fist in the face,
yeah.
Steve. In the face. Just get that straight.
Yeah, then. If you want, he's paused. Give him the fist in the face.
Knockout.
Nav Singh Rabi Khan.
Uppercut.
Yeah, he's up a cunt. He was a Brexit secretary as well, wasn't he? They're all fucking coming out of the woodwork, the Brexit secretaries. Oh, Davis was saying, well, I actually knew this was going to happen.
We knew the pigs were going to get slaughtered, because how else are you going to get your bacon?
I heard a farmer the other day, which made me laugh. This made me laugh, right? She was saying that she didn't want to slaughter her pigs.
Oh, Boris did his cabinet slaughtering, didn't he?
Is that your phone making that noise?
Oh, not me.
Ooh.
Is that your takeaway?
Okay. Birmingham is on the Birmingham and West Brom are playing. Oh, I shouldn't say that because we're actually recording this live on a Monday. West Brom are so fucking good. They beat the shit out of us on Friday.
Oh.
But we should go back to the pigs in bacon.
Yes.
How many children? How many children did he have?
Who?
Boris.
Oh, are you talking about his penis?
I'm not, but I could do. Gavin Williamson.
Oh, you said pigs in blanket.
Don't. Did I finish what I said about that farmer? She was saying that she doesn't want to slaughter her pigs, and she's really pleased now that we've allowed all these butchers to come over and slaughter them for her. But I'm thinking, it's like, why are you upset? If those pigs are being bred to be slaughtered, they're to be bred to be eaten, so at some point they are going to get slaughtered. And if they get slaughtered earlier and no one's buying them, then the government give her money anyway.
if you can look at it, if you're vegetarian or vegan, you're thinking it's a shame they get slaughtered anyway. But I suppose if you're
Yes.
a farmer, you're thinking it's a waste of a good animal, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I get that it's a waste of a good animal, and I get that as a meat eater. It makes I want to do a cartoon of Petty Patel pushing all these migrants on the beach back into the water. And like pushing them all, and they're all piling up. And she said, "No, HG drivers, you can come in. Butchers, you can come in. Nurses, you can come in. Waiters."
You see how many butchers have come? Come on, how many people are going to say that I'm a butcher? Just get in the country.
All they have to do is come in with a knife in their hand or a machete.
Yeah. I go, all right, Matt, I can drive the vans and I can kill your pigs as well. Savage Javid, he's an animal, isn't he? I bet they thought the same thing about him, didn't they? When they said because it's a waste of an animal.
It really annoyed me the other day when he said he started to blame the GPs for the health service crisis.
Do you know,
He blamed a 16-year-old girl for being the biggest terrorist in the world.
you know something? I get what the doctors are saying, but with all of them, there are some out there which are raking it in. The doctors who work in the surgeries they're the ones who have the problems.
Mm-hmm.
The doctors who own the surgeries, they're the ones who are raking in the money.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I mean, there
Good
was
point,
one
well
in the news that he's picking up 700k a year because he runs that surgery, and he controls the budget for that surgery,
Yeah,
and he pays himself 700 grand a year.
700
So
grand.
there's doctors under him that he's obviously crapping on.
He should ask his employers to have a look at his arse then if he's crapping on them.
Yeah. Because what is he? My understanding, they're called primary care networks. Getting very political here, right?
It's good though.
Yeah, and they'll have a board of doctors, and there'll be a few of them owning it, and they decide where that money goes. So they get paid per patient. You obviously want to get more patients in because you're getting paid per head.
Yeah, no, I get that. I heard a doctor on the radio the other day, and he was saying that since they changed that rule so that they had to become managers as well as doctors, that it's all gone tits up. Because I can understand why now. Because you're saying that some will make the money out of it, and the others really have to work, like as you say, they're being crapped on.
God forbid that I justify what they're doing, conservatives. But in this instance, there might be a bit of smoke.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. You're saying smoke, fire. There's no smoke without fire, rather than smoke and mirrors, which is usually what this government do.
Well, this government's more cloak and daggers, isn't it?
It was under the Conservative government that it changed, though, didn't it, to doctors becoming managers?
Labour, was it?
Was it Labour?
It was Labour.
Fucking Jeremy
That's what I'm
Corbyn.
trying
He's
to say.
responsible for fucking
No.
everything.
It's Tony Blair.
Blah. I've learned how to do it. Blah.
Yeah. Under Labour, he was the one who started privatising the NHS for the back door.
Is that the arse?
Yeah. He's the one who started the ball rolling in that instance. So, for example, before you used to have, you worked for the NHS. Didn't you? So,
I was a porter in 1987.
Oh, this is getting too bloody political, isn't it, Steve? Let's get away from
No, you can carry on. I am finding it interesting. I like the idea of private eyes because that's what a lot of people pay for. Cataracts. But did you know there's a difference between pig butchers and turkey butchers? Turkey butchers is actually the daughter of Frank and Pat.
Wasn't his daughter Janine?
Janine!
You're so sexy, Pat.
But do you know why there's no turkey butchers?
Is it down to Bernard Matthews?
No, they get no money. They say the money they get is poultry. I really need to get a good sound effect for that.
Before we came on, we were talking about. Steve was talking about doing shows. I think we should do a disco and get all the Conservatives down there.
Well, Govey would be.
Yeah.
He'd be up for
First one
it.
there.
You'd have to plough him full of some. You'd have to give him some Charlie. Have some Charlie.
Yeah, it's because they were partying away, weren't they, after their conference? Having a few
Of course,
beers,
they were partying.
getting tanked
was
up.
a good guy. You know that most people who want to be politicians do it because they want to serve their community. And I thought, are you talking about the same politicians that I know on the telly?
I have an idea, Steve, of how to get good MPs.
As William Shatner would say, I've got one left ear, one right ear, and in the middle I've got a final frontier. I'm all ears.
I like that. That's very clever.
Thank you.
Is that one of yours?
Thank you very much. No, God, no. Do you think if they're one of mine, there's usually a...
Yeah, these MPs. Is it 80k they're on a year? 80, I think
something like that.
These-
Yeah, and
they've
they've got an independence pay rise, don't they?
Yeah,
So
and,
have more.
and then they get, if they've been in House of Parliament once as a member, they'll get a pension. So if they do
Wow.
between 2 and 4 years, they'll get some sort of pension. I think they're too generous. I reckon if you want to be an MP, right, you don't get paid 80k. You'll start on like 40, and if you get re-elected, that's when you get a pay rise. And the longer you serve and get re-elected, that's when you get a pay rise. And then obviously
and you can't do other jobs as well. You can only do that one job.
Yeah. And your pension, that also is down to whether you get re-elected, the size of your pension. And you see how many people
I could
then
see that
think,
working.
you see how many people then think, oh well, because these fuckers, all of them, they see a good paid job here with benefits, don't they? And
Well, the benefits. I know who likes his benefits. It's old Matt Hancock likes his benefits.
Handful of benefits. But,
the Northern Ireland Protocol. I can't talk about that. I wanted to talk about that, but honestly, it's just depressing. I think we can talk about that in the next few weeks anyway, because Frosty's got no fucking idea. It's all a bloody shim sham. Everything is working. For Northern Ireland are sending goods. What's the word? Up and down, north and south. They're quite happy. Northern Ireland and Ireland are trading with the EU merrily, and we're not getting any of it. And Frosty's realised that. And he don't like it. He don't like the fact that Ireland and Northern Ireland are making money with Europe, and we're just sitting there going, Where's our lorry drivers? Where's our butcher? Where's our nurse? Where's our waiter?" Yeah. Any news from GBBs?
Oh yes, Nigel Farage. He was in a pub in Wales, talking to Neil Kinnockson, right? Because he's an MP.
Yeah, but isn't he? He's still he's an MP on the other side of the fence.
Right.
Yeah, no. I mean, he's a socialist. He's not a racist, is he? Neil Kinnockson.
To be fair, and
to be fair, neither is Nigel Farage.
He does get guests who are not. On his normally think that we would want to talk to, but so that's one thing I would say. But he was in a pub, right, and he had an audience, right, and guess what? The vast majority of his audience was
sheep.
They looked like bloody sheep. He's all white-haired, white male. Over 60, over 60. Right. I was like,
hello.
I was like, this is definitely his.
What's Steve doing in the audience?
Yeah, Steve Hughes. It's definitely his fan club. Yeah.
There was some fucking Conservative MP was saying that white privilege should not be allowed to be said or used because it's that in itself is some form of racism.
But the term white privilege very quickly is an extremist term. It should be reported to prevent because it is an extremist ideology and it's racist to actually suggest that everyone who's white somehow is riddled with white privilege. So, you know, I hope that will be reported. I hope that will be looked into. And any teacher who certainly perpetuates in the classroom ultimately should face a disciplinary hearing at the very least, because it's not what children should be listening to.
Jesus Christ! That just blew my head, because like I'm so aware of white privilege, and like everybody else, fuck off. No, but I am, and like, and if people can't see it, I mean, I can see it because I'm in the middle of it.
I mean, I
just don't get it.
I don't see it as a privilege. I like to wipe just like, you know, the other guy next to me in the cubicle. You know, talk about white privilege. I don't get it.
Not wipe privilege. Can you actually go into you must be talking about public toilets, because I don't believe you've got another cubicle in your house. Yeah. I know you've got a glory hole, but
I'm Indian, so I've got pay cubicles in my house.
Can't say that, but it's like, yeah, no, but
Dad,
like, I can't.
Dad, have you got a pound? No. You pay yourself. You pay your own way in this house. All right. Now, pay or go in the garden.
Pay or splay. Do you know? But no, I want to say. This is what I was going to say. I want to get this off my chest. You can't go to a public toilet yourself, really, right? Can you? And you would never. Would you go? I can't sit down next to somebody else if they're doing it.
Number one, yes. Number two, no.
Number two, no.
Do you know, I went to I can't remember what it was now. I went to a place, and I was desperate for a pee, so I ran in, right? And I ran into a cubicle because the door was open. I was taking a long pee, right? And then next to the cubicle next to me, I could hear the plops.
No.
I was like, oh God, so I want to get out of here. So I quickly finished
Zipped up.
All right. I had my mask on, and I was washing my hands, right? The person
Did you
behind
put one on your face as well?
Yeah. The person behind me, you know the rule, you generally try not to make eye contact to anyone. Comes next to me and they start washing their hands, right? I've always hands. So I thought, who's this guy? Who's this monster who made a big splash? Yeah. I looked over. It was a lady. Right? And then I looked around and I thought, oh shit, where's the urinals? I was like, there's no urinals. I was like, oh my God. Right?
Did you, with your mask on, you probably look like...
Yeah. Well, you can still see the side of my beard. Right? And I was like, when I was waiting for a pee, I left the door open. I was like, oh my God, someone walked past, see a bloke standing up having a pee in the ladies' toilet. So I didn't wash my hands, I just ran out. I was like, oh, I'm going to get in so much trouble here. Right? And family's outside. I said, let's run, get out of here. What have you done? So let's move.
Grabbed your children's hands and I'm a family man. What's going on here? Right. But surely, right? Because I've been into a lady's toilet once by mistake, right, before, and like I knew not almost instantly, because I walked a few more steps than I should have. I was hungover, and I blame Tesco's for the way they drew their woman with trousers. Right, they had a skirt and trousers, and then feet. So like you either have the legs the same width, otherwise it looks like trousers. Anyway, Tesco's, sort that out. But the smell, I walked in and it just smelled beautiful. I thought, this can't be a man's toilet. It just smells nice. It was like perfumed. No, icky smells. So I had to turn around and walk out, and I'm thinking, that's disgusting. How can women have really nice smelling toilets?
No, because there's no one pissing on the seats. You haven't got open urinal, have you?
No. Oh, Jesus Christ! What is it? McDonald's who do this? No watering urinals. Well, it's like these. We save so much water because we don't put any water in it.
But the reason I made that mistake is because the door was open. So
you mean the door? Oh, so you saw toilets and you went straight in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and that rests the case for the defence.
I'm saying there's probably a picture of me somewhere over there. Have you seen this man?
See, I think masks are still a good idea because you can because there's a shop I go into and I don't like the person who serves in there, so I put a mask on. And they don't know it's me. I used to sleep with them.
It gives a certain amount of
what's that French word? Oh, I don't know.
See, my head's not working. It gives a certain amount of I was going to say intimacy, but that's the wrong word.
I know what you mean. And I can't even think of the word now. And it's not even indignity. Jesus. No. Enigmity. Enigmity? Is that? That's not even a word.
That, isn't it? Yeah. But having said that
Enignity.
Having said that woman was very tall, but she demolished that toilet.
See, that's the thing. There's noises. Well, I don't think we should talk about public conveniences, really.
Sorry.
Oh, well, I can tell you, because you were talking about urinals, right? I used to love the game of sending the cigarette butt to the other end in the urinals.
Steve,
but we don't smoke anymore, so you can't do that.
You know, that's wrong.
It was the 70s. No. It was the 70s.
You know, we were very political, very sort of.
Yeah, and then you
thinking man sort of elements here. You know, like very intelligent thinking, and it's just gone pissing in the toilet as a faggot.
Yeah, no, but you started the plopping woman story.
I know.
I didn't. Captain Kirk went into space the other day. I think it was the MASH report said that he'd gone to the edge of space 3 months earlier than he expected. But do you know he went up with everyone's forgetting that he went up with a female astronaut as well. There was a no, but apparently when they landed, right, she was very brown and smelly. They said, why is that astronaut brown and smelly?
The other guy said, William Shatner. I used to watch Star Trek. All I used to remember, he was just kissing everyone, wasn't he? But
also, that was the beautiful thing. In 1960 something it was. I'm going to say 68, 69, towards the end, or I don't know, but of the 60s, not the end of... he was the first multiracial kiss, him and Lieutenant Uhura. It was first interracial kiss.
I bet she's probably thinking, why couldn't it be Leonard Nimoy? Not Bill Shatner. Oh, God.
Bill Shatner. But do you think, though, William Shatner, or Bill, as you've now called him, Billy Shatz, he is a bit of a... He's got that sort of reputation as being, like, a bit of a player...
I'm not impressed with him. You know, he's probably thinking...
What? Because he went into space, or because he hasn't had all those women?
No, because of that. But he's probably thinking, I'm going to die soon. Fuck the Earth. Let's get a few more tons of CO2. Yeah, don't matter.
Oh. Yeah. See, now I'm gonna defend these rockets all the way through. All the way through, I will defend this. That anyone who goes on and moans about these millionaires in rockets, I will defend them all the time. I think I said that in the last one we did. But I heard as well, right? And this is the important part: the Earth is gonna die. At some point, the Earth is gonna die. So I think Musk wants to go to Mars, and that's what he's doing it for. I think Bezos just wants more people to buy stuff, so he wants to cause an internet for everyone, so they can still buy his Amazon Prime stuff. But Musk wants to go to Mars. A good idea, because the Earth has only got, I think, 500 million years left.
Bill Shatner will still be around then, won't he? That fucker ain't gonna die, is he?
Have you ever seen him sing, Bill Shatner?
Nope.
I'm sure when he first did it, it was just so bad, so horrible, that it was hilariously funny, but then he realised that it was hilariously funny, and he started to do a lot more of them. and thus it was not funny. It's a bit like this show.
I was wondering, do you reckon he went a bit senile up in space, started saying, Bones! Bones! Got he!
Did you hear? But he was only up there for minutes, wasn't he? Or is that just in the space part?
I'm not sure, actually.
Because apparently the weightlessness was very quick. He's been trying all his life to get rid of that bloody tummy. Someone's at the door. Fill in.
Steve has just gone to get his curry. He has a thing about curry. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just might be thinking. He's probably talking to me, thinking, "Oh, I fancy something brown."
I heard that.
Brown and spicy.
I fancy something brown. It's a keema bolty aloe peas.
Hello, peas.
Which is aloe peas, which is what rounds it off quite nicely. As the fag scootles down the urinal.